Hi there, this is BB, and I wanted to touch today on something that's happening to me. I'm not sure if it's happening to you. Like I said, in my opinion, based on what's happening to me, this whole gang stalking situation that's happening, I guess, worldwide. Um, it has a very large umbrella. It covers a lot of different things that people are doing to other people. The stalking, the hacking, the spraying, the messing with their electricals, the messing with their bodies, the messing with their food, the messing with showing up, name calling, spreading rumors, watching their houses, making them feel uncomfortable in the space that they live. There's so many different aspects that this umbrella of gang stalking covers, so many different acts of terrorism it covers, because this is domestic terrorism. This is how terrorists start, because when they do this to us for a prolonged period of time and it goes unchecked, they start to develop what is called, in my opinion, a sense of entitlement. For instance, I have a problem where I'm being sprayed all the time. I can smell bleach or chlorine, very strong, kerosene, vinegar, gas. Now, these are things with very pungent, strong fumes that destroys brain cells, destroy your brain itself, hardens arteries, causes heart attacks, clogged arteries, aneurysms, stroke. This is what they are going for. Your organs also start to deteriorate. Your kidneys, your lungs, they start to deteriorate. Your kidneys start to go bad. You can't filter your urine anymore. You end up on dialysis. It starts to back up because a lot of people, I've seen a few people out there claim of this bloating, constant constipation. It really hurts when you have to go to the bathroom. And some people don't eat pepper. Where is this hurting? Almost every one of us seems to have hemorrhoids at some point. Because it's all the stuff we're inhaling. It's causing damages to the body. This is called terrorism. This is domestic terrorism. These people, I don't know how they sleep at night. I don't know how they live with themselves. I don't know, first of all, what they tell themselves to get pumped up in this state of mind. And to keep it up for such a prolonged period of time, I mean, what do? They change after they hire a set of people after they're disgusted with themselves and disgusted with what they do. They don't want to do it anymore. Doesn't matter how much money they're given, another set comes along. Because the end result, whoever is orchestrating it, whoever is perpetuating it, whoever is organizing it, who is the man with the money, the woman with the money, who is actually paying this group of people to do it, they have an end goal, and that's our demise, basically. And if it's happening for a prolonged period of time, it means our bodies are strong, and we're just not croaking fast enough for them. So I have a feeling it's like, okay, this government, it may have originated with the government. They have to get this from somewhere. For it to be so organized, they have to get this information and how this is worked out, asset by asset, facet by facet, step by step from somewhere, which means they had to have been privy to seeing how the government organized it. If the government and the governments, they are behind most terrorist acts. Like anything happens here from another country, it's a government there that authorized it. It's a government there. It's the same thing. That's what I mean. I'm not just attacking the US government. Governments all over the world, worldwide, they're behind whatever the countrymen decide to do. But then there's the private sector of what's happening to me. I don't think it's the government actually getting people to do this to me. I know who the people are, and I don't think they have anything to do with the government. But one of the things that stood out to me in a little bit of research that I did is these neighborhood watches, they call, or neighborhood watches, or people who, like bounty hunters. They're hunting bounties, looking for people like illegal people or people with who have committed prior crimes, and they're looking to turn them in for a reward or some stupid shit like that. I don't know. Sorry to say stupid shit, because if this is what you do for a living, then you have every right to, because these people are probably, they need to go through certain legal channels to determine whether they're innocent or guilty. And I am not that, and you are not that, so I get that. So, but the thing is, I don't think that the government is behind this, but the government watches. Now, if these people are hacking, they can hack into any database, and they can change things around. They can take my name and put it against, something from there, something from there. They have access to all my old addresses. They know in the areas that I've been, they might have a crime there, a crime here, a crime, wherever I've lived, and put them in a bunch, and then somehow attach them to my name. Now, somebody do a search for me, that's what comes up. That would block people from getting hired. That is blocking people from getting credit cards. That is blocking people from getting loans. That is blocking people from getting cars. It just causes a lot of disturbances in people's lives. And they don't care. These are people who don't care. They don't care. And that's really what they want, because they don't want us here anymore. This is their time. It's like they have this thing where whatever they've stolen, whatever they've done to us in the past, whatever they've done to our family, we are like this. It's like they've made us their whale, basically. They've made us into this monster that is preventing them from living out loud and living the life that they want. So they have to bring us down. Now, for people to stoop to me to this level, to do this level of depravity and this level of cruelty to another human being, and the saddest part is not for something we did. It's to cover up their prior crimes against us or people who we know. It's to cover up shit that they did or they want to keep hidden or they are planning to do. Has nothing to do with us. And I think that's the most sickest, disgusting part of all of this. It's not what we've done. It's what they're afraid we will do if we find out certain things. It's like eliminating the loose ends, because this is the crime here. This is the rewards from their actions, but it's probably money that's still attached to our name, or it's probably some things they do or they did or they're planning to do. If we find out, we will know exactly it links back to person A, person B, or person C. This is what they're afraid of. They're doing this to cover their asses. They're not doing this out of revenge. They're not doing this out of being a very upright citizen or a community, a pillar of the community. No, they're doing this to cover up illegal shit that they've done. Nobody will go through this channel to cover up something. If I did something bad to someone legally, they should take me to court. Why are we not in court? Why are we not in court? I mean, if it gets to the extreme where they have to go do this to me to try to kill me, why not take me to court? Because they can't. I didn't do anything. They're trying to cover up their own crimes, their own shady dealings, their own nefarious shit that they've done. It's nothing to do with me. It's like I feel this is unfair. This is unfair. It's like how they treat us. Like we're nothing. We're nobody. We're just there for their entertainment, their enjoyment, to fund them, to monetize us in any way, shape, or form they feel like it. And when they tire of us, They put us out to pasture, put us in the cornfield. They get these motherfuckers out here to fuck with us till we die. People who like easy money well, I still believe this is what you do, there's something wrong with you. No matter how much money you pay me, I would not do this to another human being. That's just me. But then another man would do this to me or somebody else. What's the difference between me and that man who would do this? Your priorities. I'm not fucking demented. I'm not demented. I want easy money. Everybody likes easy money. Well, what will you do for the easy money? Will you hurt another human being for the easy money? This world doesn't have a lack of good things to do. It's just a desire for them to do bad. They have a desire to do evil. The world is not shortchanging itself of good things to do. And I've said, I'm not asking them to come and wash my feet and anoint my head with oil. They don't have to do good. Nobody's telling them to do good. But they can stop doing what they're doing right now. They can stop doing this evil thing. But that's too much for them to do because the getting is really good. The funding is really good. Where are they getting this money from? It's not the government. In my case, it's not the government. No government agency would fund this. None. I've personally had someone from the FBI that I know and I trust did a research on me. Couldn't find anything. To see, well, am I wanted? Am I on some watch list? No, I'm not. This is a private sector doing this, as a citizen just like me and you. But again, they're hiding under this umbrella of this whole gang stalking and how the vagaries of it, how vague it is, how out there it is. And they also know that people have a tendency not to believe us. This is the new age crime. And this is a scourge on humanity right now. This is the last. This is man against man now. And there are people like you and me who are facilitating this for money. This is what I find unfair. It's not for something I did. They're doing this to cover up what they did. Shit that I don't even fucking know. But they're afraid maybe I'll find out. Or there's money attached to my name that they want. In my case, I think it's both. But mostly it's money. Because from the events that led up last year, a bunch of events, a sequence of events that happened last year tells me it's money. It's money. And it might be a large amount of money. Now, I don't know if the government, if it's coming from a government facility or if it's coming from where, I don't know. Could be, gotta be somewhere, I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand that. So I don't know what their game plan is or what they're trying to do or what, but it has to do with my demise. And one of the things that I seem to see is that the person is trying, I don't know if this happens to you, is like they're trying, I have a tendency to talk to myself. I always have been because I'm a child. I was an only child. And I was not allowed to have friends. So I kind of sound out to myself. I'm not schizophrenic. I just talk to myself in a sense, like I have to talk to someone. So I talk out loud, talk to my creator, talk to anybody, talk to an angel. Catholics, they have guardian angels that they can talk to all the time. But I guess if I talk to, it made me look like I'm crazy. But hey, I'll take it. I don't mind. At least my actions are not sinful. So with that being said, I talk to myself. So it's like, I think what is happening in my particular case is this voice to skull. I'm not really sure how that works. But I'm And again, I was not aware that this existed or that it could affect me until July of last year, after I moved out from California. I did not even know anything about this. I thought I would leave California after the hacking and the people were sitting around my house just messing with me. I thought that would have been the end of it. Like a prank gone too far. No, everything really got amplified like 100-fold after I left. But the thing is, it's like they want to give the impression like they're talking to me, like they're here with me. This would go hand in hand with what I'm thinking. What they're trying to say is like with the image probably they're trying to impress or trying to give is like, I'm using massive amounts of drugs. I don't know. Suddenly I've become the most notorious drug addict. I don't know why, but something in their minds I triggered it. Maybe the sky parted and this roof parted and a big wad of money it fell into my hand, and the first thing I decided to do was go start using drugs. Yeah, I can see the allure. I don't know, whatever. But the thing is, and like, there is a thing where you helping someone, right? Or you're domestic, you're working for someone, and then the people like you. And if it's a person who's older, who's alone, or who's ailing, or who's sick, and they tend to leave all their money for you. I think that's what they're trying to go for here. I'm not sure. In my case, this is what I think. I could be completely wrong, but I'm not sure if that's what they're trying to establish with my case. And the thing is, I know who it is. I know who it is, but how do I link it? How do I link it? Tell me how. Give me some pointers on how to get this out there. If you know an attorney who will listen to me, please let me know. Let me know. Somebody who will actually listen to me and see if they can help me in some way. Because these people are not showing signs of stopping. It's like they're so confident they're 50 steps ahead of the law. The saddest part is that they might have already gotten hold of whatever money it was. They might have already gotten hold of it. They're already spending, because it's highly unlikely to me the people who are behind this would be spending their hard-earned money to pay people. They can't be making that much anyway to pay people full-time to do this to me. Where are they getting that source of income from? That seemingly, to them, an unlimited supply of money. Where? And if they can get money from anywhere, why they want to kill me? What would that have to do with me? Let's say it's not my money or my family money, or it's not money that's linked to me in anywhere. They're dipping into funds from wherever. What's that got to do with me? It still comes back to something to do with me. Something to do with me. So if you know of anybody who can help or whatever, just let me know. It's like they want to establish like the woman is here with me, and I think that's what they're going for in my case. Like, and I'm gonna die and leave everything for her. Like she's a family, or she's a lover, or she's somebody. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they're going for here. I don't know what's the end result, what scenarios they're going for. And I just don't understand also how they live with themselves. Because if they already have money like this to pay people to do this, then why would they do this to me? Why would they still continually do this to me? This doesn't make sense. Think about your situation. If there's somebody out there who can pay people to do this to you, why would they even bother with you? They've already tapped into whatever money it is. Why they have to do that to you? I don't understand. But anyway, give me some ideas and pointers on how to handle this. Peace.